from 3 with 9:45 to go in the first half. Tied at 13 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community. And First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Randy Stiles. Through NFL flag football, he transforms lives by offering scholarships to thousands of kids, ensuring all can participate in flag football, helping remove money as a barrier. He's also paving the way for girls sports by tirelessly advocating for a girls' high school flag football league. With every flag pulled, Randy pulls us closer to a more inclusive and equal future. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Randy Stiles.
Go Ducks! This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council. You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Duck basketball sponsored by Pepsi, distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages, proud supporters of the Oregon Ducks. Go Ducks! Drink Pepsi. Man, if you told me that Creighton would be 1 of 11 from 3 a little over a quarter into this game, I'd say, well, Ducks will take it. They attempt about 33s a game, and they have let them fly here early. The problem is, while Creighton is shooting 26% overall, Oregon is shooting 35%. And the Ducks are just 1 of 4 from 3. Jermaine Couisnard had to go to the bench with 2 fouls. And they did not have really any problems without Jermaine Couisnard in between the 2 media timeouts. Jermaine Couisnard was on the bench. He's played only 6 minutes. Brennan Rigsby subbed in, and that's been the lineup for the Ducks here thus far. But the rebounding battle, always so critical. Creighton is up on the glass by 4, 14-10. That's just not going to do it. Meanwhile, the Tennessee-Texas game, it's a 2-point ball game with under 2 to go. Keeping an eye on that one because the opponent for the winner of this game in Detroit is the winner of that one. We resume play, and what do you know? Creighton quickly runs a play to get open for 3 from the top of the key, and Shireman hits the triple. It's 16-13. They're now 2 of 12. Cario Aquindo's in for the Ducks. Jermaine Couisnard backs down, kicks out to Aquino. He misses the 3 from the top of the key. Rebound, Jason Green for the Blue Jays coming off the bench, as is Francisco Farabello. Bounce pass inside for the Blue Jays. Kalkbrenner tries to back down Diawara. Hook shot is short. Rebound, Couisnard back in as well. Creighton by 3. Ducks with the ball. Couisnard runs the floor, kisses it off the glass for 2. Ducks back within 1. Creighton with Trey Alexander handling it. Pass to the left side. Now Green swings it toward the corner. Shireman dribbles to the left mid-post. Jump shot. Rattles out. Ball kicks out, though, to Creighton. Shireman with another attempt. He throws it to Alexander. Top of the key. Pass goes to Farabello, right wing. Ball thrown over toward the perimeter on the sideline. Green almost lost it. Shireman grabs it, dribbles to the free throw line, thrown out to the perimeter. 3 up and good from Alexander. And suddenly, Creighton is hitting threes. After they were 1 of 11 at the media timeout, they've hit 2 straight. 8:10 to go in the first half. Mo Diawara checks out. Dante's back in for the Ducks. Creighton leading by 4. Left wing, Tracy tries to lob it inside to Dante, and he scores it. He got behind Isaac Trout, and Dante was able to seal and score. Ducks within 2. It's 19-17 Blue Jays. Pass to Shireman, left elbow, thrown to the right wing. Trout 3. Off the rim. Rebounding foul, Creighton. Timeout on the floor. 7:43 left in the first half. It's been an interesting game so far. Ducks are shooting 40%, Creighton 29%, but the Blue Jays lead. And I said rebounding foul on Creighton. It was actually rebounding foul on Cario Oquindo. It'll be Creighton ball when we come back to Pittsburgh. It's the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Corky here to make you a promise with Les Schwab Tires. We'll take care of your tires even after you buy them. Rotations, rebalancing, flat repairs, air checks, brake checks, alignment checks. And I'm out of time to list the rest of our included services. Point is, we give you and your dollar the most mileage possible. That's our best tire value promise. I'll pinky swear on it. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck, and that's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially with great rates, lower fees, nationwide ATM access, and mobile banking. Earn more interest with remarkable checking, and show your duck devotion with a duck debit card. If you're a duck, you belong at OCCU. Go Ducks. Join OCCU. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Insured by NCAA.
Live MMA action returns to Oregon. Seven Feathers Casino Resort is proud to present Cage Warriors Northwest 6 live MMA fights on Saturday, May 11th. See pre-fight interviews and weigh-in on Friday, May 10th in Elements Lounge. Tickets are on sale now online at sevenfeathers.com, in person at the gift gallery, or by calling eTix at 800-514-3849. Must be 21 or older. Live MMA action only at Seven Feathers Casino Resort. I-5, exit 99 in Canyonville. Your place to play. Proudly owned and operated by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Creighton has hit 2 straight threes, and suddenly the Blue Jays lead 19-17. Ducks, though, have gotten around a little foul trouble. Jermaine Couisnard was called for a couple early in the first half. Couisnard's only played 8 minutes. Meanwhile, Shellstad's played 12. Just to give you an idea of where things are at here in this game. Oregon in a tight one with the Blue Jays, but if the Blue Jays start hitting shots, I don't think Oregon's going to like the result. And Coach Altman said it, well, he always says it. Rebounding is key. The Blue Jays are +6. 17-11. That's just not going to do it for the Ducks the rest of the game. You know, though, this kind of has the same feeling as the Pac-12 semifinal. Ducks didn't play all that well in the first half against Arizona, and Folly Dante was banged up, just like Jermaine Couisnard out with foul trouble, and the Ducks ended up really rebounding better in the second half and got things going. Maybe this game is similar against two very offensive-minded ball clubs, Arizona and Creighton. Creighton will inbound as we get back in action. To the free throw line, Alexander. Shireman left wing triple. Off the 10. Offensive rebound. Put back. Green scores. Ducks just cannot give up those sorts of rebounds. That is already the 7th offensive rebound for Creighton. Ducks get it inside to Dante at the other end. He hooks one up and scores. Oregon back within 2. 21-19. Alexander to the free throw line. Alexander around the perimeter now. Farabello right wing. Farabello dribbles it over to the left wing. Trying to attack. Couisnard cuts him off. Back out to the perimeter. Alexander on the deck. Deflected by Tracy and Shellstad. He keeps possession. Thrown to the left wing. 3 up. Farabello. No! And a foul on the floor. It's against Cario Oquendo, his second. I'll describe the reaction from the bench this way. There's a lot of very red-faced coaches for Oregon right now. Inbound to Alexander. Now Shireman up top. To the right wing, Alexander. Offensive foul called against Creighton. Ducks get the ball back. .651 to go in the first half. Creighton leading 21-19. Ducks, though, have hit 3 straight field goals. Evans has it for the Ducks. Now to Couisnard and to Dante. Left block. Double team comes. Kick out. Couisnard, left corner. Hits the 3. Ducks in front, 22-21. Pass to Alexander for Creighton. Trying to go down the right side. Kicks out to Green. Up top, swing to the left. Shireman inside Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner dunks. He sealed off Dante, and Oregon back down by 1. 23-22 Creighton. Evans to Couisnard, left wing, inside to Dante against Kalkbrenner. Dante, hook shot, no good. Good D by Kalkbrenner. Dante with 8 points. He's now 4 of 8 from the floor. Alexander, top of the key, working on Shellstad. Pass to the left side, Farabello. Farabello to the right wing. Pass inside, Kalkbrenner against Dante. Right block. Kalkbrenner spinning toward the basket. Lays it in. .25-22 Blue Jays. Couisnard handling it for the Ducks. Shellstad playing off ball. Pass to Shellstad. Steps into a right wing triple. Off the rim. Rebound Creighton. Good look for the Ducks, though. Ducks had hit 4 of their last 5 and had an open look there. Now Alexander to the right block. Throws it to the perimeter. Saved at midcourt by Farabello. Farabello now dribbles, fires. It's a 3. Step to the left from straight away. And he hit it. 28-22. He just dribbled and then got open. But still, the 14 second chance points, that's the difference for Creighton right now. In front of the Ducks, 28-22. Shellstad, pass to Evans. Spins into the middle of the lane. Evans lost the handle. Somehow bounce passes it to Dante. Thrown to the left corner. Couisnard. It's good from 3. Catch and shoot. Jermaine Couisnard knocks it down. Now Creighton ball. Ducks trapping in the corner. Alexander tries to throw it off Tracy, and it's a turnover. Ducks down 3 with the ball. 4:08 to go. Good halftime coming. Couisnard to the right wing. Now to the right corner, Shellstad. 10 to shoot. Shellstad to Tracy. To Couisnard. Couisnard, jab step, 3. No good. That was a bit of a heat check from Jermaine Couisnard. 28-25, Creighton leading with the ball. Alexander, left wing for the Blue Jays. Passes it inside. Kalkbrenner doesn't have anybody. Passes to the perimeter. Big screen against Couisnard. Dribbling toward the bucket. Kick out Farabello. Now Green to the right corner. Alexander misses the 3. Rebound Couisnard. Couisnard trying to run. Head of steam. Makes the lay-in. Contested at the right block. Oregon down 28-27. Timeout. And in the NCAA tournament, the first timeout called will go full. We'll take it. Creighton leading 28-27 in a back-and-forth game. Blue Jays have led by as many as 6. Ducks have led by as many as 1. We're back to Pittsburgh in a moment on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Voyage Hard Iced Tea is locally crafted and independently brewed in Eugene, Oregon. Using real black tea and high-quality ingredients, Voyage is produced in small batch quantities, which guarantees premium flavors you can taste. Look for 12 packs of original lemon, peach, raspberry, and half hard iced tea, 24-ounce cans in select flavors. Ask for Voyage on draft at your local establishment.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Fires the 3 and hit the basket lane. It's blocked with 2 seconds on the clock. He hits it!
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
My simple solution to the problem was remove people from the scene and help them feel safer.
In response to attacks against Asian Americans, Maddie Park raised over $250,000 to donate cab rides to the Asian community.
There is so much more work to be done. We really need to come together and tackle this issue as a community.
Support the Asian community. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Oregon basketball is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And Duck fans, take flight financially at OCCU with remarkable checking. Show your Duck devotion with the Duck debit card. Learn more, earn more. myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Blue Jays 28, Ducks 27. There's an obvious conversation that we have to have. A Duck versus a Blue Jay. I'm not going to say who wins the fight. I want to know who wins the aerial race. And then, who wins the swimming race? These are the important things. Creighton leading 28-27. Ducks with their starting 5 out on the floor. And the same for Creighton here, the final 3:10. One more media timeout in the first half. The timeout was called by Creighton. Long 3 from Shireman. No, he lobbed it to Kalkbrenner, who slammed it in. Kalkbrenner just caught the ball and dunked it. 30-27. Now Kusnard, though, open left wing, hits the 3. Tied at 30. 2:40 to go until halftime. Creighton handling it to the left wing, Ashworth. Ashworth gets help from a Kalkbrenner screen. Dribbles to the free throw line. Backs out to the perimeter. Dante now out on it. Ashworth fires a long triple. Misses it off the rim. Tracked down in the corner by Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner throws it to Ashworth. A couple Ducks had a chance at deflection. Now to Shireman. Misses a 3 from the corner. Left side. Boy, Ducks. Jermaine Kusnard jumped to avoid the ball thrown off of him going out of bounds. Creighton ended up getting a shot out of it, but it didn't fall. We're still tied at 30. Dante, top of the key. To Tracy. Runner in the lane. Bounces it in. Timeout Ducks. And that will trigger another media timeout. First called, and now the under 4 here in the first half. Oregon is in front with 1:46 to go. It's Ducks 32, Blue Jays 30. Coming back to Pittsburgh, the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Voyage Hard Iced Tea is locally crafted and independently brewed in Eugene, Oregon. Using real black tea and high-quality ingredients, Voyage is produced in small batch quantities, which guarantees premium flavors you can taste. Look for 12 packs of original lemon, peach, raspberry, and half hard iced tea, 24-ounce cans in select flavors. Ask for Voyage on draft at your local establishment.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Fires the three and hit the basket lane. It's blocked again with 2 seconds on the clock. He hits it!
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
My simple solution to the problem was remove people from the scene and help them feel safer.
In response to attacks against Asian Americans, Maddie Park raised over $250,000 to donate cab rides to the Asian community.
There is so much more work to be done. We really need to come together and tackle this issue as a community.
Support the Asian community. Learn how at lovehasnolabels.com. Brought to you by Love Has No Labels and the Ad Council.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Oregon with the advantage, 32-30, and I don't think the Ducks have played particularly well, but they're in front. I mean, the second chance points right now are just staggering. It's 14-2. Creighton has the advantage in second chance points, a 9-1 edge in offensive rebounds for Creighton. Ducks have got to clean that up. The rebounding battle is all Blue Jays. They're plus 10 on the glass, but somehow Oregon is leading 32-30. Ducks are shooting 48% and 40% from three. Jermaine Couisnard, well, playing like one of the best players in the country. 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting. And N'Faly Dante, by the way, 8, 7, and 3. He's almost at a double-double, and it's not even halftime yet. 1:46 remaining in the first half in Pittsburgh. Creighton ball, Ducks by 2. Blue Jays to Ashworth, now to Shireman, right corner, hits the three. 33-32 Creighton. Don't want them to start stringing those together. Evans now to Tracy. To Shellstad, left wing. Shellstad dribbles, kicks to Tracy. He takes a dribble, fires a triple, no. Rebound Dante. Dante spinning toward the basket, lost it out of bounds. Creighton ball. Minute 15 left in the first half. Alexander passes it to Kalkbrenner. Creighton moving it to Ashworth now, and to the corner. Shireman puts it on the floor, takes it to the right block, picks up the dribble, kicks out. Ashworth, right wing. No good from three, rebound Shellstad. Ducks down by 1. Shellstad looks to Coach Altman for the call. Screen for him. Shellstad dribbles to the right elbow, pulls up right mid-post, hits. Ducks in front by 1, 34-33. Shellstad's got 5. 7 now. Creighton with 20 on the game clock. Shellstad defending Ashworth here midcourt. Oregon leading 34-33. Now 10 seconds left. Ashworth passes it to Shireman. Right wing. Back to Ashworth. Top of the key triple. Good. Ducks get it in quickly. Tracy launches three-quarter court. Off the mark. The three at the end of the half gives Creighton a little momentum. It's the Blue Jays, 36, and the Ducks, 34. Interesting half. We'll break it all down, go through some numbers when we return to Pittsburgh. Creighton by 2. Toyota halftime coming on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Look, we totally get it. You'd rather not be listening to an ad right now. But if you have to, a mini ad is better. Maybe even a Pepsi mini ad. Still all the flavor of the full-size thing, just minier. The way ads should be. Like this one. Pepsi Minis. That's what I like.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Come on, men, put your backs into it. Captain, you might consider talking to a specialist about your anxiety. I can't do that without a referral from my doctor, and I marooned him on an island. If you have a Pacific Source health plan, Captain, you're not required to have a referral. Pacific Source health plans, you say? Excellent. I've done some of my best work in the Pacific.
No referrals required to see a specialist. Just another way Pacific Source health plans goes beyond what's required. Visit PacificSourceMembersFirst.com.
You're listening to Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, son, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, Pops.
What's on your mind?
I can't explain it. Navigating without a compass, eyes waiting, started to wander. Metamorphosis, loss of who you thought you is.
When your kid can't find the language, help them find the lyrics. Listen to the Sound It Out album and get tips and tools to start a conversation at sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by Ad Council and Pivotal Ventures.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Children and Families and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap, scores from the Pac-12 and the rest of college basketball, and the first half stats are all right here. Let's go back to courtside. Here's Joey Mack.
Toyota halftime here in Pittsburgh. It's the second round of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. The 11 seed Ducks 34, the 3 seed Creighton 36. Ducks closed the half, making 4 of their last 5 field goals. Oregon at 48% overall, 15 for 31, 40% from 3, 4 of 10. The Ducks did not attempt a free throw in the first half. Meanwhile, Creighton shot 38%, 14 for 37, 26% from 3, 6 of 23. Creighton took 23 threes in the first half. They attempt somewhere between 29 and 30. They've already taken 23. 2 for 2 at the free throw line as well. 5 turnovers for Creighton, 5 points off of them for the Ducks. 3 turnovers for Oregon, 2 points off those turnovers for Creighton. The rebounding battle's the difference, though. Creighton is +8, 23 to 15 rebounding the ball. Offensive rebounds 9 to 2, and second chance points, Creighton in front in that category 14 to 2. That's why they're up. 36 to 34 is the score. It's been tied 2 times for 2 minutes and 6 seconds. The lead has changed 6 times. Creighton has led for 16:43. Ducks have led for 1:12. Jermaine Couisnard with 2 fouls, but 15 points on 6 of 9 from the floor. Bam Tracy has 4 points and 3 assists. Jackson Shellstad 7 points and 3 rebounds in 20 minutes of play. And in Foley Dante, 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists to lead the Ducks. Kalkbrenner has 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting for Creighton, the only Blue Jay in double figures. Those are your Pacific Clear Vision Institute halftime stats. Pacific Clear Vision Institute, the official LASIK and eye doctors of the Oregon Ducks. Toyota halftime report coming with some scores. We've got more on the Toyota halftime with Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. It's a 2-point game at half. I think we're in for a good second half. Ducks got to make some adjustments, but you know that the Blue Jays will too. It's 36-34 Creighton. Toyota halftime with Ashley Gentry continues on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT.
Hey Duck fans, this year experience Alaska wildlife and glaciers with Holland America, proud partner of the University of Oregon. Celebrate the incredible basketball season with up to 45% off fares, up to $300 onboard credit, and add a third or fourth friend or family member for free. With convenient cruises from the Pacific Northwest, this summer is the perfect time to see Alaska. Visit hollandamerica.com or contact your travel advisor to book today. Go Ducks!
You're listening to Duck Basketball.
Right wing three goes in. Side wide open slam.
On the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
The Toyota Halftime Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network Studios.
Halftime in Pittsburgh, and the Ducks trail the Blue Jays 36-34. Big second half for Oregon coming up, and we went through some final scores from today during pregame, but we do have a few more to report with Oregon and Creighton, the last game of the night. 5-seed Gonzaga, they went up against the 4-seed Kansas earlier today to kick off the second round. 1-point Jayhawk lead ends in a 21-point Bulldog win. 89-68 the final score, and Gonzaga moves on to the Midwest Sweet 16. 2 games for the West region today. Both have gone final as well. Number 1 seed Carolina versus the 9-seed Michigan State. And the Spartans made the Tar Heels work for it, but it would be a Carolina win, 85-69. They will see either 12th seed GCU or the 4th seed Alabama. And Arizona, a 2-seed for the West, matchup with 7-seed Dayton this afternoon. And the Wildcats punch their ticket to the Sweet 16 by 10, 78-68 over the Flyers. It'll be Baylor or Clemson for Arizona. As for the East, Washington State dancing out of the Pac-12, and they are the 7th seed. They went toe-to-toe with 2-seed Iowa State, but the Cyclones knock off the first Pac-12 team of the tournament, 67-56. Cougs headed back to Spokane. And in case you missed it, a later start for Oregon and Creighton as the game before went to overtime. 11-seed NC State versus the 14-seed Oakland. 66 all at the buzzer, and we go to overtime. It would be Jaden Taylor to create some space for the Wolfpack.
Back outside to O'Connell. Back to Morcell. Right of the lane to Burns. They double him into the corner to Taylor. Shot in the air for 3. Good for the right side. Big shot by Jaden Taylor. His second 3 of the game.
Gary Hahn on the call from Learfield. Taylor with the big three, and NC State is headed for the Sweet 16 against either 2 seed Marquette or 10 seed Colorado. First time in 9 years to the day for NC State winning a ticket to the Sweet 16. Things have come to a close between the 2 seed Tennessee and the 7 seed Texas out in Salt Lake City, a game we were all keeping an eye on today with the winner of Oregon versus Creighton headed for a meeting with the Vols or the Longhorns, and it would be the 2 seed Tennessee to secure the win, 62-58. So Tennessee up next for either Oregon or Creighton. And just one other matchup on the night for the start of the second round from the East region. It's 3 seed Illinois against the 11 seed Duquesne. Illinois explosive in this game. They led it 50-26 at the half and just never looked back. Illinois wins it 89-63 and knocks off 11 seed Duquesne. But it's halftime in Pittsburgh, a trip to the Sweet 16 on the line, and Oregon trails Creighton 36-34. Back with a look at what's to come and a quick check on the diamond right after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
Everybody in your crew identifies as either Big Mac Burger, McNuggets, or McCrispy Sandwich. But you're the Filet-O-Fish Sandwich all day. That crispy fish, that savory tartar sauce, that melty cheese, that pillowy bun. Yeah, you get it. Every time.
Now, BOGO for $1 has your crew covered with Big Mac, Chicken McNuggets, and Filet-O-Fish. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for items equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through!
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smartertogether. Member FDIC.
Duck fans, season ticket deposits are available now for the 2024 football season. Don't miss out on the best seats for the inaugural Big Ten schedule. Support Duck football and be in Autzen for every game next fall. Call 1-800-WEBFOOT or visit www.goducks.com and get your seats today. Go Ducks!
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Welcome back inside the Learfield Network studios. Creighton 36, Oregon 34, a 2-point lead for the Blue Jays as we await the start of the second half out in Pittsburgh. Ashley Gentry here with you, taking a look around the rest of the tournament, and we give you a quick updated look at the final scores from tonight. Now a quick peek into the future with what's to come for the conclusion of round 2 tomorrow and throughout Sunday. For our region, the Midwest, just one game to finish off the second round, and it will be the top seed Purdue up against 8th seed Utah State. A tall task for the Aggies, but we've seen it already, and they call it March Madness for a reason. 3 games coming out of the South region tomorrow, starting with that Colorado-Marquette matchup. Buffs 10, Golden Eagles 2. That one tipping off bright and early at 9:10 Pacific. 4 seed Duke and 12 seed James Madison at 2:15. And the number 1 seed Houston versus 9 seed Texas A&M at 5:40. 2 for the West as well. It will be the 3 seed in Baylor taking on 4 seed Clemson with a 3:10 start, followed by Alabama and GCU. Crimson Tide 4, Lopes 12 coming your way around 4 o'clock. And the East will wrap up round 2 starting at 4:45 with a meeting between the 1 seed UConn and 9th seed Northwestern. The East will shut down the night tomorrow at 6:40 with a tip-off for 5-seed San Diego State and 13-seed Yale. We'll see if the Bulldogs can continue that Cinderella run. Round 2 coming to a close tomorrow, but Ducks basketball not the only team in green and yellow battling today. Oregon baseball in action today for Game 2 in their series against the Wildcats of Arizona. A 2-2 tie in the bottom of the ninth. Bryce Betcher at the plate for the Ducks, and he would call game.
The 1-1. Betcher squares to Bond, puts it down, hands flips to the plate. Not in time! Neville's under the tag! Bryce Betcher walks it off! Ducks win 3-2!
That's right, a walk-off bunt for Bryce Betcher. Ryan Milano with the call, in Oregon takes Game 2 over Arizona, 3-2, going for the series sweep tomorrow at noon back in Eugene. As for the softball team, 17-10 on the season. Game 2 in their series against Arizona State, a 3-2 victory for the Ducks in Game 1 yesterday. And Oregon takes the series today, 6-4, going for that sweep tomorrow as well. A noon first pitch for you, also back out in Eugene. So, second half coming up. Oregon trails Creighton 36-34. Another quick recap of our scores from today, starting earlier this afternoon. 5th seed Gonzaga taking on 4th seed Kansas. Bulldogs win it 89-68. Then, of course, that overtime thriller between the 11th seed NC State and 14th seed Oakland for the South region. Wolfpack win it 79-73, and they advance to the Sweet 16 for the first time in 9 years. Then, of course, number 7 seed Washington State, they're in it for the East region today against 2 seed Iowa State, but the Cyclones a little too much for the Cougs, and Iowa State will advance after taking down Washington State 67-56. But another Pac-12 team in action today. It was the 2 seed Arizona against 7 seed Dayton. Wildcats win it by 10, 78-68. They'll be moving on, and the top seed over in the West region, North Carolina, got things done against the 9th seed Michigan State today, 85-69. And, of course, as we said, that game between 3 seed Illinois and 11 seed Duquesne just now wrapping up with Illinois getting that win, 89-63. It's halftime in Pittsburgh. Oregon trails Creighton at the half, 36-34, and we've got a big second half coming your way. Coach Altman said it himself, rebounding a big part of this game, and Oregon has kept it close. Creighton grabbed that lead there at the very end off of a shot to take the lead, again 36-34, but Ducks aren't done yet, and we've got a big second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. We're going to take one more quick timeout and then get you back courtside with Joey Mack for the start of the second half. It's March Madness, round 2, Sweet 16 on the line, and Oregon's got work to do. 36-34 Creighton, here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck, and that's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially with great rates, lower fees, nationwide ATM access, and mobile banking. Earn more interest with remarkable checking, and show your duck devotion with a duck debit card. If you're a duck, you belong at OCCU. Go Ducks. Join OCCU. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Insured by NCAA.
Voyage Hard Iced Tea is locally crafted and independently brewed in Eugene, Oregon. Using real black tea and high-quality ingredients, Voyage is produced in small batch quantities, which guarantees premium flavors you can taste. Look for 12 packs of original lemon, peach, raspberry, and half hard iced tea, 24-ounce cans in select flavors. Ask for Voyage on draft at your local establishment.
This is the NCAA Tournament on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
A heads up before something bad happens.
You should not send that text.
Uh-oh. Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can reverse prediabetes and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the woots. And now a speech.
I just want to say that friendship is about heart and brain. Who's with me?
Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
And my brain is saying, when it's time to go home, somebody call me a ride.
Love that guy.
Me too.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Back in Pittsburgh, it is the second round of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship. Number 3 seed Creighton leads the 11 seed Ducks 36-34, trying to punch a ticket to Detroit. That's the site of the Sweet 16 where these two teams will square off against the Tennessee Volunteers. Or at least the winner of this game will square off against the 2 seed in the Midwest region, Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee, as you heard Ashley talking about, over Texas 62-58 earlier today. This is the only game going on, and I'm happy to report that the Duck made the trip. He was up to his usual antics. He actually had a blanket, 2 pillows, and a book, and he was laying down courtside. Got a little snooze here at just past 11 o'clock local time. This game tipped off about 10 o'clock local time after a little bit of a delay because Oakland and NC State went to overtime. Ducks, though, gotta make a few adjustments here in the second half, and to be honest with you, I think it's going to come down to which team can hit a few shots down the stretch. Oregon pretty efficient shooting the ball. Creighton already attempting 23 threes, and then the Ducks are just going to have to rebound better. I think if Oregon rebounds better, and if they can continue to keep Creighton inefficient from 3, I like Oregon's chances. That's a tall task, though, against a Creighton team that, like the Ducks, has won 24 games on the season. Same starters both ways. Jermaine Couisnard inbounds, and we're back in action with Jackson Shellstad running point. Creighton leading by 2. Evans starts the second half up top. Now he tries to pass it to Dante, and it went out of bounds off the Blue Jays on the baseline. Shellstad inbound to the top. Couisnard's got it. Screen for him. Foul call. It's a foul against Creighton. Shireman with his second. Ducks inbound to Dante. Early in the second half here. And to Couisnard. Lob it toward the bucket. Missed the shot from the middle of the lane, but he got his own miss. Dribbles it to the corner. Misses a triple there. Offensive rebound again. Dante scores. Ducks with a taste of the Blue Jays' own medicine. Offensive rebounds. Second chance points. Tied at 36. Shireman with it for Creighton. Pass over to the right wing. Ashworth with it. And he throws it out of bounds. Was looking for Alexander. Tracy stepped into the passing lane. Thrown out. Ducks force a turnover. They've got the ball back. Tied at 36. Tracy left wing. He gets it to Couisnard. Top of the key. Couisnard down the right side. Scores on the lay-in. Ducks up 38-36. Ashworth passes it to Alexander. Alexander now to the corner. Ashworth dribbles, fakes, bounce pass to Kalkbrenner. Back out to Ashworth. Lost the handle, and he went out of bounds. Ducks force another turnover. Here we go. Oregon ball. 2 turnovers for Creighton in the first 90 seconds of the half. A little less than 90 seconds. Tracy, right wing. Dribbles it, hands it to Shellstad. Shellstad around to Dante screen, toward the free throw line, throws it to Evans from the right wing, driving toward the hole. Blocked out of bounds by Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner averages about 3 blocks a game. That's his second tonight. Oregon leading 38-36. Ducks line up down the right side of the lane. Shellstad will inbound from the baseline. Officials had a conversation with the Ducks before the inbound. Now they get it to Kusnard, right corner, up top pass to Evans. Evans, again, nose toward the goal, and an offensive foul called on KJ Evans. Mason Miller sold it. Creighton down by 2 with the ball. Alexander. Now Ashworth. Dribbles to the free throw line. Right mid post. Throws it to the right corner. Miller. Back to Ashworth. Right wing 3. Had it deflected. Ducks take the miss. Dante to Shellstad. Shellstad defended by Ashworth. Probing the defense. Dante comes to set a screen. No pass to Dante instead. Top of the key, give to Tracy. Dribbles towards the free throw line. Back out to Shellstad. Dribbling right elbow. Misses the J. Creighton rebounds. Kalkbrenner. Ball ahead to Alexander. Right wing. 2-point lead for the Ducks. Alexander feeling out the defense. Fades away right mid-post. Jump shot good. Tied at 38 now. 17-11 to go in the game. Shellstad. Top of the key to Evans. He dribbles, hands it to Shellstad, to Dante, back to Shellstad. 2-point jumper, too strong. Step inside the arc, right wing, no good. Alexander rebounds, throws it the other way to Shireman, driving baseline. Bounce pass, Kalkbrenner had it stolen. Shellstad picked his pocket. Ducks forcing turnovers. Bounce pass to Tracy, dribbles to the right wing, open for 3. Rims out. Good look for Tracy. Now to Shireman, left wing for Creighton. Passes it to Alexander to the right corner. Miller misses the 3 short. Kusnard boards it. Tied at 38. Ducks, though, have not scored in about 2.5 minutes. 4 straight misses for the Ducks. Got to get one here. 16:15 to go in the half. We're coming up on our first timeout. Kusnard around a screen, throws it to Shellstad from the left wing, dribbles, fires from the left elbow, no good. Shireman the other way for Creighton. Now to the right corner, Alexander. 3 is good. Kusnard hit the deck at the other end. Creighton had a 5-on-4 and took advantage. 3-point lead for the Jays now. And a foul around the perimeter on a screen. Alexander whistled for it. And I just read Greg McDermott's lips saying, what'd he do? Creighton 41 and the Ducks 38. Headed to the first timeout of the second half. We've got 15:48 left to play in Pittsburgh. Sweet 16 on the line. It's the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
How do you unlock a team's true potential? By taking care of their true health. Providence Health Plan understands the power of teamwork, lifting one another up, cheering each other on, and working together for the win. When you're a Providence Health Plan member, we're on your team with individual and employer health plans. That's why we're a proud sponsor of University of Oregon Athletics, because a healthy team is a winning team. To learn more, visit providencehealthplan.com/ducks and go team.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through.
or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel. Good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smartertogether. Member FDIC.
When your day one proves they're a real one by showing up with McDonald's breakfast before you even get out of bed. The friends don't let friends skip breakfast deal.
Real friends also understand if you eat their hash browns before you even drive back. It's buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's with 5 options to mix and match. Sausage McMuffin, burrito, McGriddles, biscuit, or hash browns. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ducks have missed 5 straight shots. It's a scoring drought of over 3 minutes for Oregon, but Creighton only leads by 3. It's been one of those games where it feels like one category where one team is deficient, then it's another category for the opposition that's deficient that's kept this a very close game. Creighton is led by as many as 6. It was 28-22 at the 4:53 mark in the first half. Oregon has led by as many as 2. The last time when it was 32-30 at the 18:57 mark here in the second half. Oregon cheerleaders made the trip. You hear the Oregon band playing adjacent to our broadcast location as well here in Pittsburgh. Creighton by 3, 41-38. Pass into Shellstad from Oquindo off the bench. Now Evans, left wing, bounce pass to Kusnar, trying to back down, left side, steps toward the hoop, scores with the right hand. He is so strong and so physical in the paint. He really does look like a post player when he's around the basket. Creighton by 1. Alexander around a screen, puts up a shot, no good. Ball tipped to Oquindo. He put one up from inside the lane, about 12 feet out, no good. Ducks get it inside to Dante. Dante off the glass for 2. And Foley Dante with a double-double, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Ashworth up top for Creighton. Oregon back in front, 42-41. Weave around the perimeter. Creighton. Ashworth up top. Now to Shireman. Right wing. Passes it to Alexander. Right corner. Throws it inside to Kalkbrenner. Stolen by Dante. Kusnard will bring it up. Around a screen. Kusnard left elbow. Puts it up. Scores it. Ducks by 3. 44-41. This is Oregon's largest lead of the game. 14:22 to go. To the right wing, Ashworth for the Blue Jays. Up top, Alexander now. Alexander passes it to the left wing, Ashworth. Ashworth, 9 to shoot, dribbles to the right wing. Screen comes, launches a 3. Good. Tied at 44. That's the 8th 3 that the Blue Jays have made, the 27th that they've attempted. Kusnard the other way, near the left elbow, misses, gets his own miss, but a whistle. Kusnard leaned toward the basket, a little bit short, but he cleaned up the miss and got a second attempt at it, and Shireman critically picks up his 3rd foul on the play. Foul was on the floor. Shellstad will inbound from the baseline near the Oregon bench. Gets it in, gets it right back. Now passes to Tracy. Tracy runs in, met by Kalkbrenner. It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds, I think, off the Ducks. Kalkbrenner with just a heck of a defensive play there. Tied at 44, Creighton ball. Ashworth. Pass to Kalkbrenner around the perimeter. He gets it to Farabello. Farabello dribbles down the left side. Blocked by Kusnard from behind. Out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Shireman will inbound, playing with 3 fouls. Throws it to Alexander, right wing. Alexander dribbles to the free throw line, to the left block. Picks up his dribble, turns around for the shot, no good. Rebound Dante. Tied at 44. 13-10 remaining. Kusnard runs inside, tries to lob it to Dante. Dante grabs it, dunks after a dribble. Ducks by 2, it's 46-44. 12:54 to play in Pittsburgh. Ashworth from the right wing, gets by a defender, picked up on the help, throws it to the perimeter. Farabello right corner, dribbles toward the wing, pass to Alexander, resetting. Alexander now to Shireman, catch and shoot 3, good. 47-46 Blue Jays. It's going to be one of those games. Get your blood pressure medicine ready. 12:25 to go. Shellstad with 10 to shoot. Passes to the right wing, Tracy. Inside to Kusnard off his fingertips. He was cutting toward the basket down the lane, and it went out of bounds. Good idea by the Ducks. Creighton ball with a 1-point lead. Round of 32 here in Pittsburgh, the final game of the day in the tournament. Ashworth gets a screen, pulls up, misses from the right wing, ball tips out of bounds again off the Ducks. That's the second time that Oregon tonight has had the rebound in their hands, but 2 Ducks couldn't come down with it. 11:57 remaining. Creighton 47, Oregon 46. It's a 1-point game, but for some reason it feels like the Blue Jays have some momentum. Back to Pittsburgh in a moment on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
We've all been there. The sinking feeling when autocorrect sabotages your message just as you hit send.
No.
Or when you hear those dreaded words.
For customer service, press or say 1.
With Pacific Source Health Plans, you don't have to worry about technology failing you. That's because we serve members with humans, not automated phone trees.
Visit PacificSourceMembersFirst.com to learn more.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. And that's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially with great rates, lower fees, nationwide ATM access, and mobile banking. Earn more interest with remarkable checking, and show your duck devotion with a duck debit card. If you're a duck, you belong at OCCU. Go Ducks. Join OCCU. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Insured by NCAA.
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
Creighton leads by 1. Even though the Blue Jays are shooting 38% from the floor. And to put that in perspective, Creighton shoots 49% on the season and 37% from 3. They want to take threes, take 29-30 a game. And they've certainly heaved them up tonight. 28 threes attempted by Creighton. They've made 9. 32% from 3. They shoot 37% from 3 again on the season. They move the ball really well, though. About 17 assists a game. Right now, each team has 10 assists in the contest. Duck Basketball is brought to you by Pacific Source Health Plans, offering health coverage that goes beyond what's required for members. Learn more at PacificSourceMembersFirst.com. With 11:57 remaining here in Pittsburgh, round of 32. Creighton will inbound. Long developing play. They get it to Shireman. Left corner triple is good. Blue Jays by 4. Bam Tracy was a little slow to get up after the play was run. He went for the block and he came down kind of hard, but he's all right. Shellstad with the Ducks down 4. Dribbles it up top. Picks up his dribble. Give to Rigsby. Now to Kusnard. Around a screen, Kusnard pulls up, hits the triple! Near the left wing, and the Ducks are within 1. Jermaine Kusnard does not want his career to end. 24 points for the senior. Alexander to Shireman, foul called around the right elbow. It's on Rigsby, his first, the second on the Ducks. Creighton inbound from the sideline to Ashworth. Screen for him. Dribbles to the free throw line down the right side. Kisses it off the window, 2 points. 3-point lead for Creighton. 11 minutes to play. Kusnard brings the ball up for the Ducks. Now to Shellstad. Shellstad trying to attack. Gets toward the free throw line. Passes to the perimeter. Tracy with 7 to shoot. He gives it to Kusnard. Kusnard trying to go toward the goal. High arcing shot. No. Dante scores on the offensive rebound. And a timeout taken by the Ducks. Creighton 52. Oregon 51. Man, what a job by Kusnard. He is putting the team on his back right now. Even though he missed that shot late at the shot clock buzzer, late in the shot clock, and Pauly Dante cleaned it up, and with less than a second on the shot clock, he scored. Creighton 52, Oregon 51. 10:33 to go in the round of 32. It's the NCAA tournament here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Introducing Lem and Lime for Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Hey. Hello.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
One of you must be a little more important than the other.
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
That doesn't sound right. I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop hip? Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Hey, it's Les Schwab Tires. Right now, get up to $80 instant savings on a set of 4 select tires. Our spring tire sale is a little gift just to say, congrats, you made it through winter. Now you can swap out those winter tires for a fresher set at a lower price. Book an appointment online today. Les Schwab Tires, ranked #1 by Forbes for customer service and auto repair and maintenance. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT. The finish to the career for Jermaine Couisnard, no matter what happens tonight, is going to be the stuff of Duck lore forever. A 40-point performance in the NCAA tournament opening round. And then go back to what he did in the Pac-12 tournament, what he's done down the stretch. Ian and Folly Dante, they just don't want their careers to end. Jermaine Couisnard has 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in 14 minutes. And Folly Dante has 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists in 33 minutes. Jermaine Couisnard got in foul trouble early. That's why his minutes are a little bit down here tonight. But he still has 24 points to lead all scorers. 2 Ducks in double figures, 3 Blue Jays in double figures. Creighton leads 52-51 with 10:30 left in Pittsburgh. Sweet 16 is on the line. Alexander with it for Creighton. Now to Shireman, right wing. Back to Alexander to the left corner. Ashworth drives baseline, bounce pass Kalkbrenner, middle of the lane, kick out. Now Alexander left wing, around a screen. Alexander to the right wing, 6 to shoot. Dribbles between his legs, attacks to the bucket, misses short, gets his own rebound, kicks out 3. No good from Ashworth. Rebound Couisnard. Woo! Under 10 to play. Ducks down 1. Shellstad. Bounce pass, Tracy left wing. Tracy gives it to Dante. Dante out to Couisnard with 6 to shoot. Passes to Dante, going to the basket. Dante under control. Can't score it. A Blue Jay tried to draw a charge. Dante wisely slowed his pace. Bounced it off the rim on the miss. Now left wing Farabello for Creighton, leading by 1. Farabello dribbles toward the right side of the floor. Passes to Ashworth, cut to the basket, cut off by the Duck defense. Back to the perimeter. Alexander dribbles to the left wing. Now toward the bucket. Crosses through the lane. Passes to Shireman. Shireman races inside. Misses a lay-in. That's the second one he's missed tonight. Ducks grab the rebound. Couisnard races up the floor and a foul called. Blocking foul against Creighton. 9 minutes to play. The officials are talking about it, and now are they? Now I think they're saying that it's on the floor, even though it was called originally a shooting foul. Yeah, on the floor. All right. So Shellstad inbounds to Dante after the foul on Farabello. Dante backing down, left block, steps to the basket, scores! Ducks back in front, 53-52. And an illegal inbound from Creighton. Shireman turns it over. It'll be Duck ball. 8:47 left. Shellstad tries to inbound to the corner. Can't do it. Now to Tracy around the perimeter. And Couisnard comes to get it. Ducks leading by 1. 8:40 to play. Couisnard passes it to Tracy. Now to Dante. Dante under the basket. Tries to go to work. Has his pocket picked. Creighton steals it. Shireman runs the floor. Stops at the top of the key. Ducks get back on D. Pass to Farabello, right wing. Taking it toward the hole. Cut off. Circles around to the left elbow. Pass to Alexander around the perimeter. Alexander with 14 to shoot. Help from a screen. Feeling out the defense. Pulls up. Right elbow. No good. Rebound. Creighton back up. No good. Green missed the putback. Ducks get the board this time. 8:05 to play. 53-52 Ducks. Oregon with 2 timeouts left. Creighton with 3. Ducks with 2 fouls. Blue Jays with 4. No points for Creighton in over 3 minutes. Kusnard from the right wing, taking it toward the baseline, and he's fouled on the floor. And he and Alexander exchanging some words. Well, Jermaine Kusnard got fired up by a little competitive chatter against South Carolina. I think he's fired up by some competitive chatter here right now. Timeout on the floor. 7:44 to play in the round of 32. Ducks 53. Blue Jays 52. This is the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Put your backs into it. Captain, you might consider talking to a specialist about your anxiety. I can't do that without a referral from my doctor, and I marooned him on an island. If you have a Pacific Source Health Plan, Captain, you're not required to have a referral. Pacific Source Health Plans, you say? Excellent. I've done some of my best work in the Pacific.
No referrals required to see a specialist. Just another way Pacific Source Health Plans goes beyond what's required. Visit PacificSourceMembersFirst.com.
Back to the big dance in 60 seconds. This is Ducks basketball from Learfield.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, or you can't drive high. You can run, or you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends, surprise parties, camps, birthdays. The same way you plan for the important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Duck basketball brought to you by Slocum Center, 57 years as the Ducks' official team doctors. And by Les Schwab. At Les Schwab, your safety is their top priority. That's why they offer free pre-trip safety checks. Schedule yours at leschwab.com or stop by your local Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952. 7:44 remaining in the round of 32 here in Pittsburgh. Creighton has missed 5 straight shots. A scoring drought of 3 minutes and 23 seconds for the Blue Jays. The Ducks are in front, 53-52. And this is maybe going to be important down the stretch. 2 fouls against Oregon, 5 against Creighton. If this game comes down to fouling and stopping the clock, Creighton's got to foul an awful lot to get into the bonus. Or excuse me, the Ducks have to foul an awful lot to get into the bonus. Shellstad will inbound after the foul on Alexander. Get it to Tracy, top of the key. Tracy to Kusnard, right wing. Going toward the goal, misses the underhand take. Rebound, Creighton. 7:33 to play. Alexander to the right wing. Screen coming up top. Pass to the right side. Farabello takes it toward the baseline. Kicks out. Alexander back to Farabello. Right corner. Dribble to the wing. Lost the handle. On the floor. Jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Creighton. Creighton will inbound from the sideline. And now the arrow will belong to the Ducks. 10 seconds to shoot. They get it to Alexander near midcourt left side. Screen for him. Top of the key, dribbling to the right elbow. Goes toward the bucket. Whistle on the floor, I think against Rigsby. That resets the shot clock. That's the the second on Rigsby. Creighton will inbound. They get it to Kalkbrenner up top. Now Ashworth, right wing, to Kalkbrenner. Handoff back to Ashworth. Little two-man game. Ashworth passes to Farabello. Top of the key, dribbling. Farabello to the left corner. Ashworth, 5 to shoot. Now Kalkbrenner up top, back to Ashworth. Dante's on it. Ashworth throws it to Kalkbrenner. Can't score in the middle of the lane. Kalkbrenner just had to touch shot it up from the middle of the lane, and it didn't go. 6:42 left in the game. Ducks by 1. Neither team has scored in over 2 minutes. Tracy to Rigsby, left wing. Rigsby inside to Dante. Dante against Kalkbrenner. Backing down. Tries to kick out to Rigsby. Deflected. Rigsby gets it. Goes toward the bucket. Misses. Dante rebounds. Scores! 55-52. Ducks by 3. Creighton ball. Pass to Alexander. Around a screen. Alexander to the right wing. Ashworth inside to Kalkbrenner. One-on-one with Dante. Whistle. On Dante. I think on the floor. That's the first on Dante, and it comes with under 6 to go. Not bad. Inbound to Alexander, right wing. Ducks leading by 3 over the Blue Jays. Alexander trying to go down the right side, feeling out the defense, fades away, blocked by Dante. Kusnard takes the ball. Dante with a great defensive effort there. Blocked the fadeaway. Ducks are on a 6-0 run in 5 minutes. Creighton has missed 7 straight shots. Tracy dribbles to the top. Pass to Kusnard. Left wing. Hits the 3. Ducks up 58-52. Timeout Creighton. What a performance from Jermaine Kusnard. 27 points. 5 of 7 from 3. Big shot. 9-0 run for Oregon over a 5:18 period. A 12-2 run over the last 6:13. Scoring drought for the Blue Jays is nearly 6 minutes. Oregon leading by 6. This is Oregon's largest lead tonight. Creighton inbound out of the timeout. They get it to Alexander. Alexander, pass to Ashworth, right wing 3 ball. That's good. Well, that ends that scoring drought that was nearly 6 minutes. And the Blue Jays are within 3 after they missed 7 straight shots. Ducks got to capitalize here. Final 4:50 to go. Rigsby, right wing. They get it to Kusnard. Kusnard, 3 ball, in and out. Foul on the rebound. And Shellstad, a little bit shaken on the play. A little hobbled, and he'll check out. Clay Jamison will take a look at it. 4:40 remaining in the game. Kusnard will inbound. 20 on the shot clock. Ducks leading 58-55. They get it into Tracy, right corner. Tracy trying to back down into the lane. Bounce pass now to Evans. Evans to Dante, top of the key, 7 to shoot. Dante dribbles toward the bucket, loses the ball, gets it back, hook shot with the left hand, off the mark. Went back iron, now rebound Creighton. Alexander to Ashworth, right wing. Ashworth passes it to Alexander. Out of the left wing, Shireman. Around a screen. Shireman, bounce pass to the screener. Kalkbrenner, met by Evans, foul called. So 2 free throws coming for the Blue Jays after the second foul against Evans. Kalkbrenner, a good free throw shooter, the big man at 70% on the year. 4:06 to play. Bounces it in. Shellstad's back in. Good sign for the Ducks. Rigsby gets a breather here. Perfect swish from Kalkbrenner. Creighton within 1. Blue Jays with a little energy now. Ducks got to answer that energy. Need a bucket. Tracy left wing for the Ducks. Bounce pass to Kusnard up top. Lob toward Dante. Dante, right mid-post, backs down toward the bucket. Dante hooked, no good. Rebound tip to the Blue Jays. Creighton's got it. Shireman coming up. Shireman around a screen down the left side toward the basket. Kicks out. Now Ashworth. Shireman passed out of bounds. A deflection by the Ducks. It'll be Creighton's ball when we come back. All right. March Madness. 3.5 to play. The Ducks 58, the Blue Jays 57. Back to Pittsburgh for the finish after this on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
Duck fans, season ticket deposits are available now for the 2024 football season. Don't miss out on the best seats for the inaugural Big Ten schedule. Support Duck football and be in Autzen for every game next fall. Call 1-800-WEBFOOT or visit www.goducks.com and get your seats today. Go Ducks!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
Imagine all the fun you can have this spring break in a new Toyota. I'm having fun and I'm not even there.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Event ends April 1st.
Creighton 57 and Oregon 58. And we've got a dance-off between the Blue Jay and the Duck.
All right, final round, Billy.
Well, we all know who's going to win. I mean, the Duck always wins.
Oh, Billy. There's kids here. The Duck.
With 3.5 remaining, the Ducks' defensive effort has been great. Holding Creighton to 35% shooting in the second half. Only 21 second half points, I should say, for Creighton. And only 3 second chance points for Creighton. Ducks were getting crushed in second chance points at halftime. It was 14-2. Creighton only has 3 second chance points. Ducks have 6 in the second half. So Oregon has cleaned up the rebounding as well. They're out-rebounding the Blue Jays 16-13 in the second half. That's the formula for success. Got to out-rebound them. Coach even said they wanted to muck the game up a little bit against a Blue Jay team that's really efficient and takes a lot of threes. They've taken 31 tonight. They've made 11. Creighton inbound after our final media timeout. It's a 1-point lead for the Ducks. Shireman left wing. Gets help from a screen. Dribbling to the free throw line. Stops at the right elbow. Bounce pass, cutting to the basket. Reverse lay-in attempt. No good, but Miller is fouled. By Evans. Going to get a chance to see the replay from a different angle. Miller to the line. Chance to tie the game here. And he makes it. Miller's a 75% foul shooter from Germantown, Tennessee. 6'9" sophomore can now take the lead for the Blue Jays with a free throw. He bounces it off the rim. We're tied at 58 with 3:10 to play. Shellstad, bounce pass, Tracy, left wing. Tracy gives it to Kusnard. Top of the key, Kusnard. Dribbles toward the bucket, spins, blocked by Kalkbrenner. He had it right block, spun to the middle, and Kalkbrenner blocked it. Tied at 58. Ashworth passes to Kalkbrenner, right wing. Kalkbrenner dribbles. Now to Ashworth, top of the key. Fakes, dribbles, launches from the right elbow. No good. Rebound Dante. 2:33 left. Tied at 58. Ducks and the Blue Jays of Creighton and Pittsburgh. Both teams have led by as many as 6 points. That's it. Now Kusnard. Lob! Dante dunk! What a play! The dynamic duo at it again. Ducks by 2 with 2:10 to play. And Oregon takes a timeout after the make. What a job by Kusnard to Dante. That ball was almost thrown behind him, and Dante was able to save it and slam it. These two guys, Dante and Kusnard, have accounted for all 26 of Oregon's points in the second half. Dante has 22. Kusnard has 27 overall. In the second half, Jermaine Kusnard has 12 points. And Folly Dante has 14. Every single second half point from Dante and Kusnard. And a critical third assist for Jermaine Kusnard on that bucket. Tennessee awaits the winner in the Sweet 16. (60-58) Oregon leading. Back in action out of the timeout. Alexander dribbles into the lane. Left block, stops, turns, puts up a shot. No good. Tip. Miller's got it. Kick out. Now Alexander. Second chance for the Blue Jays. Alexander. Free throw line. Dribbling. Passes it. Deflected out of bounds by Tracy. Inbound coming for Creighton from the sideline. Blue Jays to Alexander. Now Ashworth. He passes it to Shireman, driving right baseline. Floater, no. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Evans. Now taken away by Ashworth and a held ball. Arrow belongs to the Ducks. Minute 35 left on the game clock. Evans trying to shake out his left hand. Might have gotten dinged on that play. Into Kusnard with Oregon leading 60-58. Pass goes to Tracy. Now to Kusnard. Around a screen. Kusnard toward the basket. Throws it to Dante and he dunks it home. Ducks by 4. Minute 15 to play. Ashworth left wing. Give to Shireman. Tied up. Tracy forces a held ball and it'll be out of bounds to Creighton. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. The Ducks are in front, 62-58. Inbound Ashworth, left wing. Creighton down 4. Pass to Shireman. He dribbles, now fires, misses from the left corner. Rebound grabbed by Dante. Under a minute to go in the round of 32. Jermaine Kusnard. Has it around the perimeter. Down the right side. Floater, no good. He had a decent look. Rebound Creighton, under 30 seconds to go. Shireman runs the floor. Foul called near the basket. He's a little dinged up in the process. Slow to get up. Bam Tracy helps him up. 27.4 seconds left. It's Oregon 62 and Creighton 58. First free throw from Shireman is good. Second is good. So it's 62-60. The Blue Jays are without a field goal the last 4:40. Oregon 62, Creighton 60. Creighton will press. Inbound goes to Dante, and he's fouled right away. One and one here. Kalkbrenner, the one that fouled Dante. That's his second. That's the 7th foul for Creighton. Ducks also with 7 as Dante goes to the line. Dante on the year. 60% free throw shooter. The first on the 1-and-1 with Oregon leading by 2. No good. Rebound Kalkbrenner. Ashworth brings it up. We've got 21 seconds on the game clock. Ashworth with Creighton down 2. Passes to Shireman. Shireman around a screen. To the right elbow. Jump stop. Fades away. Good. 62 all. Ducks have 9 seconds. Kusnard across. Kusnard toward the bucket. No good. We're going to overtime in the round of 32. Oh. Shireman able to hit the jumper to tie us at 62. Jermaine Couisnard with 9 seconds ran in. Had a decent attempt, but it was contested. And we're headed to overtime. I'll tell you what, the fans that are in this building, 2 great games. Between Oakland and NC State earlier, that one went to overtime. And now this one goes to overtime. So they'll put 5 minutes on the clock. Man, that's one of the few times that Jermaine Couisnard has been denied. All of the points in the second half for the Ducks scored by Dante and Couisnard. We're seeing 2 seniors that just don't want their careers to end play their absolute tails off down the stretch. "40 minutes wasn't enough. We need 5 more to decide this one between the 11 seed Oregon and the 3 seed Creighton. Dante missed the free throw on the front end of the 1-and-1. Led to the Shireman jumper to tie us at 62. Then Jermaine Couisnard had a chance at it, a tough shot. Didn't fall. It'll be Dante and Kalkbrenner meeting at midcourt. 5 more minutes on the clock. It's a new day. Overtime starting on Sunday, local time. Dante wins the jump, and we're underway with Couisnard taking it toward the basket, hits the 12-foot runner. 64-62 Ducks. Ashworth for Creighton. Now Alexander. And Ashworth. Help from a screen, 3. Short. Tracy rebound. 4:18 to go in OT. Now Tracy left wing. To Dante, top of the key. Dante, give to Couisnard. Down the right side, drives in, blocked by Kalkbrenner. Rigsby saves it, and to Dante. Right block, Dante, hook. Too strong, Creighton rebound. Shireman looking to run. Shireman picks up his dribble near the right elbow. Throws it to Alexander, left wing. Stops on a drive to the baseline. Alexander to Shireman, launching. Misses the triple. Ball grabbed by Evans. Ducks by 2. 3:34 to go in OT. Couisnard running a little clock now. Double teamed around the perimeter. He passes it to Dante. Dante loses it. Picked up by Ashworth. He was double teamed as well. Now Ashworth to the right wing. Alexander left wing. Dribbling. Free throw line. Toward the right side. Picks up the dribble. Out to the perimeter to Ashworth. Ducks by 2. Creighton with the ball. Alexander, right wing, jab step. Dribbles to the free throw line. Passes to Ashworth. Ashworth back to Alexander. Down the left side. Crosses through the lane. Kick out. Ashworth triple. Good. Right wing three. Good from Stephen Ashworth. And Creighton leads 65-64. 2:36 to go in overtime. Got to leave it all on the floor here. Couisnard with it for the Ducks. Dante coming for a screen. Pass to Dante now, and he's tied up, fouled by Ashworth. That's the second on Ashworth. Dante to the line after the 8th foul against Creighton. Another free throw. The front end for the big fella is good. Ducks tie it at 65. .217 left to play. Dante, second free throw good in overtime. Ducks lead by 1 at 66-65. Alexander to Ashworth, left wing. Dribbles through, now to Alexander again, and to Ashworth, right corner three, off the side of the backboard, rebound Kalkbrenner. Another chance, Alexander trying to go down the left side. Pass to the perimeter now, Shireman, left wing. Ducks double team him. Pass to Kalkbrenner, and he scores from the right block. Served as a lob, and it went in. Creighton by 1, 67-66. Minute 39 to play. Couisnard calling for the screen. Double team comes. Pass to Dante. Now to Rigsby. Oh, tough pass. He couldn't handle it. Turnover for the Ducks. Creighton, with Oregon getting back on D, will set the half-court offense. Blue Jays by 1. 67-66. Minute 12 in OT. Alexander. Right wing now. Pass to the top. Back to Alexander. Screen comes. Dribbles to the right wing. Toward the bucket. Behind the back dribble. Fade away. Jumper good from the right short corner. We've got 56 seconds to go, and Creighton leads by 3 in OT. Ducks will dribble ahead and take their timeout. With 55.1 seconds remaining in overtime, it's Creighton 69 and Oregon 66. What a game in the round of 32. The Ducks, though, without a field goal, the last 3:53. They've scored 4 points in overtime, but Creighton has scored 7. Ducks are going to need a basket here. As the media timeout will give the Ducks a breather, with Oregon calling the 30. It triggered the media timeout here in OT. The situation. Ducks have 1 timeout left. Creighton has 3. 8 fouls against the Blue Jays. 7 against the Ducks. Jermaine Couisnard has 29 points, and Folly Dante has 26. Dante with 19 rebounds. A double-double for N'Faly Dante, a new career high in points. He's 2 shy of his career high in rebounds. So out of the Oregon timeout, Tracy inbound. Ducks move around the perimeter to Rigsby, right wing. Rigsby. Now Couisnard passes it to Evans from the right corner. Jab step 3. Over the top of the rim, but a rebound by Tracy, and he scores. 69-68. Ducks with Shellstad on the bench and his knee wrapped up. And Rigsby fouls Ashworth around midcourt. So with 27.7 seconds left, Creighton leads 69-68. Shellstad right now on the bench with 37 minutes played. As Ashworth hits the first free throw, it's 70-68 Creighton. But that knee is wrapped up pretty good for Shellstad. Ashworth bounces the free throw in, so it's a 3-point lead for Creighton. Ducks gotta hurry here. Kusnard, now Tracy, top of the key. Tracy to Kusnard, left wing, 3-ball. Oh! Jermaine Kusnard cannot be denied. Tied at 71. Timeout with under 17 to go. "32 points, 6 triples for Jermaine Kusnard." What a performance in the NCAA tournament. Jermaine Kusnard has scored 72 points in these 2 games. Wow. Double overtime? Coach Altman took the timeout after the make. With a hand in his face, Jermaine Kusnard hit it. So 17.1 seconds on the game clock. Creighton bringing it up. We're tied at 71 in the round of 32. It's overtime in Pittsburgh. Here's Alexander. Creighton will go for the game winner. From the right wing, Alexander dribbling into the middle of the lane. Ball was stripped. He puts it up at the buzzer. No! Double overtime. Oh boy. So, wow. The Ducks and the Blue Jays giving us a classic in Pittsburgh. I'm going to catch my breath. Let's take a bonus break. Double overtime. When we come back, it's the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, it's Les Schwab Tires. Right now, get up to $80 instant savings on a set of 4 select tires. Our spring tire sale is a little gift just to say, congrats, you made it through winter. Now you can swap out those winter tires for a fresher set at a lower price. Book an appointment online today. Les Schwab Tires, ranked #1 by Forbes for customer service and auto repair and maintenance. Limited time offer while supplies last. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT. "40 minutes weren't enough. 45 minutes weren't enough. These two teams need 50 minutes to decide who's going to the Sweet 16. It's tied at 71. going to double overtime. Jump ball, won by Kalkbrenner, and we're back in action. Jackson Shellstad still on the bench with his right knee wrapped up. Ducks are playing without him after he came up limping a little bit earlier in the game. Creighton with the ball. Ashworth, top of the key triple. No! Rebound Evans. He had a pretty good look there. With 4.5 to go, Jermaine Couisnard brings it up. He's got 32 points. Jermaine Couisnard has scored 72 points in the NCAA tournament. And counting. Couisnard, top of the key. Bounce pass into Dante. Dante loses the ball. Evans grabs it, and a whistle. I think offensive. That'll give the ball to Creighton. Turnover. Actually, Evans grabbed it, and he was out of bounds. That's what it was. He was on the baseline. Tied at 71, 55 seconds into double OT. Creighton's got it to Shireman. Shireman passes it to the right wing. Ashworth. Give to Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner. Handoff Alexander. Near the free throw line. Into the middle lane. Tied up. Kicks out. Ashworth left wing three. Yes. 3-point lead for Creighton. Blue Jays draw first blood in double OT. Evans sets a screen for Couisnard. Couisnard to the basket. Runner. Back iron. Rebound Green for the Blue Jays. 3:25 to go. Creighton by 3. Dribbling up top. Ashworth. Ashworth. Pass to Kalkbrenner. 12 to shoot. Kalkbrenner launches and hits the 3. This matches the largest lead of the game for Creighton. 77-71. Couisnard going toward the hoop. Misses a contested lay-in from the left block. 2:47 left. We're in double overtime in Pittsburgh. 2:35 now. Alexander to the right elbow. Dribbles to the baseline. Fades away. Bounces it off the rim. Green follows with a slam. Creighton up 79-71. Ducks have to score here. Couisnard sets his feet. Misses a triple from the top of the key. 2 minutes to go in double overtime. Blue Jays up 79-71. It's Alexander with it for Creighton. He takes it to the top of the key and a whistle away from the ball with 6 to shoot. And the foul was on Dante. That's number 2 on Dante here in double OT. Dante coming over toward the bench. Oh, maybe a bloody lip. Yep. Clay Jamison. Duck athletic trainer out to work with him. And now the officials are going to the monitor. Maybe reviewing the off-ball foul for something further. Creighton leads 79-71. And this is the largest lead of the night for either team. Looks like 1-1 is the call. What a game. Right now, though, Creighton outscoring the Ducks 8-0 in double overtime. Ashworth to the line. Front end of the 1-1 is good. A 90% foul shooter at the free throw line. And it's good. 10-point lead for Creighton. Couisnard to Rigsby. Right corner triple. Off the rim. Rebound. Run down in the corner by Tracy. From the left side, he passes to the perimeter. 3 up. Air ball. And it bounces out of bounds. With 1:25 left in double OT. Creighton gets it in. Alexander is fouled. Minute 22 left on the game clock. Alexander to the line with the Blue Jays leading 81-71. Free throw good from Alexander. Tracy checks out. Oquindo's in for the Ducks. Alexander cans the second. It's a 12-point lead for Creighton. Ducks got to hurry and make something crazy happen. Couisnard fires off a dribble, misses off the rim, rebound grabbed by Creighton. With 1:07 to go in double overtime, the Blue Jays lead by 12. Alexander letting the clock run. Now gets a screen and plants his feet for a triple that he banks in from the left wing. 86-71 Blue Jays. Jermaine Couisnard runs up the floor one more time. No good. Offensive rebound. Dante fouled on his way back up. Feels like Creighton here in double overtime just outlasted the Ducks, scoring 15 points in double OT. Dante will go to the line for 2. Free throw good. Dante hits both. Ducks get on the board in the second double overtime, or in the second overtime period, I should say. About 5 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's 86-73 Creighton. Blue Jays will head to the Sweet 16. Ashworth letting the shot clock expire. Jermaine Kusnar dribbles it out for the Ducks. Creighton advancing. And one heck of a run for Oregon comes to a close here in Pittsburgh in the round of 32. Blue Jays win in double OT, 86-73. Heroic performances from N'Faly Dante and Jermaine Kusnar. Ducks come up just short as Creighton outlasts the Ducks in double overtime. Took 50 minutes to advance, but Creighton got it done. Outscored the Ducks 15-2 in double overtime.
To send it into overtime. Absolutely spectacular from the entire Creighton Blue Jays. Craig McDermott with a thumbs up for the fans across the way. Friends, you're looking at the greatest coach in Creighton Blue Jay history. Craig McDermott headed to his third Sweet 16 in 4 years. And Mac, what about that second overtime?
Unbelievable. Epic game. Absolutely epic game. We knew they were good, and I loved our shots the first half, and we just didn't make them. But I'll tell you what, our guys persevered, and, what a story Jason Green's been. He could have easily given up on himself, not playing a lot earlier in the season, but he kept working, he kept getting better. Interestingly enough, I ran into his parents yesterday in the street and told them, you know what, your son has been playing great the last 6 weeks. I'm really proud of what he's done, and I told him when he came off the floor, he deserved tonight. He's worked really hard.
What stands out to you? There's so many big moments and big plays. I know it's hard to remember all of them. Is there one? Kalkbrenner's three, Jason Green's putback. Shireman has 4 straight points, Mac, to end regulation to send it to overtime.
Baylor made a hell of a play in transition. Just go to the rim, make the referee make a decision, and he works on that little floater, step away all the time, and he had a big shot. We missed a lot of easy shots around the rim that we normally make, and Kalk made some huge defensive plays at the rim once again, but really proud of this group, really pleased with the number of fans we got here supporting us, and we'll see you in Detroit next week.
Mac, my coach over here, Nick Baugh, was saying, got to pull away from the rim. We got to get the ball out of Five's hands. You made the switch, and it made the difference.
Yeah, we don't do that a lot. We practiced it a lot the last 3 or 4 weeks, playing Villanova and some of the teams we were playing, and we executed it really well. We forced a couple turnovers, made him take the shots we wanted to take. But Cousinar was a load, and we had to try to get it out of his hands.
Congratulations. Jack Lambert would be proud of that defense in overtime.
He will. I might have a drink with Jack later. Thanks.
You betcha, Matt. Greg McDermott headed to the Sweet 16. Let's bring Jason Green over here. He gets a hug from Greg McDermott. Millard North in the building. Green. Jason Green. Do you know how many rebounds you had tonight?
I actually don't know. How many was it?
3 times more than your next nearest game. You had 9 rebounds tonight.
There you go. Hey, that's what I needed to do. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's my job on this team is to get boards, to do the hustle things, and I feel like I did a great job today. So
you feel like you did a great job? You did do a great job. Hey, how does it feel though? I mean, you get hurt before the season starts. You hang in there. It's not easy, right?
No sir.
How good does it feel for it to pay off in a moment like this?
It's definitely been a grind since the beginning of the season. Everything that I went through. I mean, a lot of people helped me go through some tough times, but I mean, at the end of the day, I ended up on the biggest stage I could possibly be at, and I was able to perform really well. So, I mean, it feels amazing. Like, everybody that supported me, thank you very much. And, I mean, we're here now.
Hey, go strut. You should go strut. You should have that chest stuck out pretty good. You were incredible. That dunk may end up on one shining moment.
Hey, I hope it does. That'd be beautiful.
Well, let's make some more memories next week.
That sounds good to me.
All right, job, Jason Green, ladies and gentlemen. What a game.
Yes.
4 points. Both off of offensive rebounds, the dunk in the second overtime, extending the Jays' lead, and Creighton wins it 86-73. They trailed by 4 with 30 seconds to go, but then Baylor Shireman drew a foul, taking it to the rack, made 2 free throws. And then, after the Jays got the stop, it went back to Shireman. And Shireman's 10-footer tied it. Jermaine Couisnard, who was as good as any player has been against Creighton this year, came back down the other end, had a little baseline runner to try to win it, but it came up short, and Couisnard will finish with 32 points. You got to give that young man credit.
Oh, man.
So heroic. And what about N'Faly Dante? 28 points, 20 rebounds.
20 boards. Those two guys, Creighton's played a lot of good players. I'd put that two-man combination up against about any two that Creighton's seen all year.
No offense, and I don't want any of the UConn fans to say anything negative to me. He's the best center we've seen this year.
Oh, man, he is unbelievable. And they're a hard team to play against. It's zone.
Dana,
they slow it down. They're not an easy group to play with. I am so proud of everybody. Everybody that played made a huge play, from Trey Alexander to Kalkbrenner to Jason Green to Ashworth to Shireman. They all at different moments stepped up and made game-saving, game-winning, game-changing plays. And that's what it takes to win in the NCAA tournament. It takes everybody. In all reality, Oregon kind of had 2 guys. Creighton had 6 or 7 guys. And people talk about the lack of depth. Well, I don't know. That bench was pretty damn good today when they needed them to be really good. I am just so proud of this group. And all I know is after tomorrow, there are 16 teams still playing basketball, and your Creighton Blue Jays are one of them.
For the 3rd time in 4 years, and I look straight across the way at the smiling face of Bruce Rasmussen, the man who hired both of these incredible coaches.
I mean, what a game, John. That is. I mean, Matt called it an epic game.
It was.
That is an epic.
The final score does not belie
how
quality this was. I mean, this game, Nick, was basically within 4 to 5 points almost the entire way. The biggest lead the Jays had until the last overtime was 6. And Oregon's biggest lead, I believe, was the 4-point lead that they had at the end of regular. No, they had a 6-point lead, 58-52, with 5:20 to go. That's how close this game was. It was tied 9 times. The lead changed 14 times.
I still think, I mean, this is one of those games you got to go back and watch because you just forget all the amazing plays.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mistaken, it was 58-53.
It was 58-52.
52. And Stephen Ashworth hit a 3 from the right wing that you and I said in the moment. There was, maybe 4 minutes left?
Yeah.
You and I said it in the moment that if Creighton goes on to win this game, that was the biggest shot. And that one sticks out to me. And you know what? You got to tip your cap to Stephen. He didn't have a good shooting day.
No.
But you know what studs do? They keep on swinging. They keep stepping in the batter's box with confidence and swinging.
How about you using a baseball analogy?
How about that? I'm trying to speak your language a little bit.
You were speaking to me all game, Nick.
I just, for Stephen Ashworth to continue to play with confidence is just so impressive. Man, I don't even know. I could go on forever on each individual guy. But again, I said it after the first game. The poise and the experience. You're telling me last year didn't matter for this group? The fact that they've been in the Sweet 16, they've been in close NCAA tournament games, they've been in the Elite 8, where they can get down 6 and not panic. And some of Creighton's possessions where they had patience at the end of the shot clock, I'd have to go, how about the pass? Shireman made a lob to Kalkbrenner.
Yes.
At the end of the clock. Some of just the late clock patient plays were just incredible. Man.
The Blue Jays are going to Detroit. They will face the 2-seed Tennessee Volunteers. And the Blue Jays go back to the Sweet 16 for the 3rd time in the last 4 years. Greg McDermott.
Coach Lappin. Incredible game.
With career
Epic
Creighton win 325. He is now 2 wins away. 2 wins away from tying the great Dana Altman. We've got more to come on our post-game show. I think we're going to get Bruce Rasmussen to come over here and join us. We'll take a break and be right back after this. Creighton to the Sweet 16, 86-73 on 1620 The Zone.
Exclusive radio coverage of Creighton University basketball has been brought to you by Quality Brands of Omaha and Bud Light, First National Bank, Creighton University, and by Jerry Ryan Clothing and Sportswear. Stay tuned. Post-game reaction including Coach Mack and players is coming up next. The home of Creighton basketball is 1620 The Zone. Since 1878, the dream of the Creighton family was to build a top-ranked educational institution in the finest Jesuit tradition. Over the years, the diverse, famous, and not-so-famous have shaped our society in a variety of ways. 1620 The Zone is proud to be the home of an important part of the Creighton tradition, Blue Jay Athletics. For almost 9,000 students and alumni all over the world, we say, Go Jays on 1620 The Zone.
Here at the Greg Young Extra Mile Institute, we teach our specialists how to provide the best customer experience.
So as you can see, the Greg Young price is very clear and easy to understand. But if you look at other dealers' prices, not so much.
Wow. Just don't find our level of honesty too often.
Jenny, you just earned an A for the course.
We have what you're looking for. Choose from over 600 pre-owned vehicles. Visit gychevy.com. Greg Young, we go the extra mile for you.
At American National Bank, we believe in listening to and joining forces with the innovators and big thinkers, with ambitious individuals and passionate nonprofits, with successful companies and those just getting started. People who are proud to be a part of the momentum that keeps our community building and growing. Together we can be the catalyst for making great things happen right here. Together we can do more. American National Bank. Do more here. A&B is a proud sponsor of Creighton Blue Jays basketball.
Creighton basketball is on 1620 The Zone. KOZN, Bellevue, Omaha, Council Bluffs. Brought to you by Tickets for Less. Tickets for Less. Best seats, best prices, no service fees. Shop ticketsforless.com. Coverage of Creighton basketball continues on 1620 The Zone. Here again is John Bishop.
Blue Jays to the Sweet 16. Final score in double overtime. Creighton 86, Oregon 73. We will go to the podium and hear from Coach Mack and the stars of this game in just a minute. But
we got to talk to the biggest star in Creighton basketball history.
The most important man in Creighton athletics history, by most people's estimation, and the guy who is responsible for hiring the 2 men who are on this floor tonight.
That coached a masterpiece. Both
652 career Creighton wins, nearly 40% of all of Creighton's all-time wins by Dana Altman and Greg McDermott, and the man who hired them both, Bruce Rasmussen. Ras, you got to feel like the proudest pop on earth.
Well, you guys, it sounds like a eulogy, and I know I'm old, and I know I look like it, but, and I almost died during the game. I'll say that. But I will tell you that you see the brilliance of both coaches. Yeah. And I'm so proud of Creighton. I'm so proud of Mac. But I'm telling you that what the job that Dana Altman did with that team, with really 2 great players and just around them, it was just fun for me to watch, because no matter who won, and I certainly wanted the Jays to win, but I've always been a process guy. And you watch the character and quality of coaching of both teams, and it was just a proud night.
Hey, you were just talking about just how epic of a game this was, especially not only in the context of NCAA tournament history, but for Creighton history. Just expand on that. That was interesting. When you think of all the big games that Creighton's been in the tournament, That's maybe one of the biggest ones and the best ones.
Well, we've had a lot of games come down to the last possession, especially when Dana was here and we were in the Valley. We had a lot of games come down to the last possession. And look at last year, comes down to the last possession. But to have a 2 overtime game
to go to the Sweet 16,
to go to the Sweet 16, I'm not sure there's been a bigger game since I've been at Creighton.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm just curious, Raz, how was your stomach? How was your nerves during the game, before the game? Because Dana is one of your closest friends.
Yeah, but he's at Oregon and I'm at Creighton. Okay,
right.
So I wanted us to win. I wanted us to win badly. Yeah. But I'm also really proud of the job Dana's done with that team. They battled injuries all year. He doesn't have depth. You see that a couple of his better players are out, but he really rode the 2 hard. But I am so proud of Mac and the team. They showed such great. We're down, I think, 58-52.
Yeah. 58-52 when Ashworth hit the 3.
Yes, and made some great, smart plays, veteran plays down the stretch. And I don't know the minutes, but our starting 5, I mean, how much?
50 for Trey, 50 for Baylor, 49-33 for Culpeper.
It's unbelievable in an NCAA tournament game. Yeah. It's unbelievable. So, you asked me how I felt. Before the game, I was okay, but if they'd have put a blood pressure and heart rate monitor on me, they'd have called the ambulance.
Yeah, they'd have called the paramedics for you.
Yes.
Hey, you know what I like about you is you're a coach at heart.
Yeah.
And I want to hear your thoughts on Jason Green. Injured at the injured at the start of the year. For him to come up big, I mean, how does that make you feel as a coach?
You felt bad for him because I watched practice early, and he really had worked his way into a starting role. And then he hurts his wrist or hand and is out for 6 weeks, a critical 6 weeks. But I thought he was the difference in the game.
Yeah.
I really did.
He had 9 boards, Raz.
Yes, and a couple great offensive boards, couple hustle plays, tip dunk back. But he was, as much as, and Shireman played well, Kalkbrenner played well, starters all played well. But Jason Green was the difference in the game. Yeah. To get him coming off the bench, that was just amazing. And a lot of his plays were effort plays.
Yes.
That don't necessarily show up on the scoreboard, but they were effort plays that kept us in the game and got us some key baskets.
You know what I think's really one thing that's special about Creighton is they've been able to retain the top dudes.
Yes.
And Trey Alexander, you guys remember at the end of the San Diego State game as a freshman, he scores basically the winning play.
Yeah.
So he's been in this spot. Same thing last year. These guys in the Elite Eight. I think the fact that Creighton University and Creighton basketball is able to keep those top guys allows them to win a game like this with the poise.
Yeah.
You know?
They showed tremendous poise, but a lot of it comes from experience.
Yeah.
And you look at the number of games, but we've had a couple double overtime games. So, you know, it isn't
at least
like
we're not being hustled out of here for a hockey game tonight.
It isn't like we haven't been there before.
Right. Been there.
Right.
Raz, congratulations. I mean, I know you're enjoying retirement, but this is the fruits of your labor. And it's not just the 2 guys we saw here tonight, Kirsten and everything she's done for our volleyball team. Ed Service.
They had a big win today.
Ed Service got a big win in Stanford.
But
Jim Flannery, big win in Los Angeles. And all these people were people that you brought here.
Yeah, but I don't know of a job more dependent on others than being an athletic director. You better have good coaches. They better recruit good people. You better have a president and a board that's all in. And even with all of that, if you don't have people in the community make a commitment beyond their job and family, we can't get it done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can look at thousands of people that are responsible for this, and makes you feel real good. But you also see your product. Anthony Tolliver over there, Dane Watts.
Yeah.
And you see the quality of those kids and what they're doing once they leave Creighton.
Yep.
I mean, even a Nick Ball.
Now we're going way down the list. We're going way down the list.
Raz, get yourself some warm milk. Or something else that'll help you sleep.
Mac knows I never sleep after a game because we text each other.